Are you stealing from your kids? Doing this one thing daily, during inappropriate times, could be taking from your children, keeping from them money that is theirs. What is this one thing? One thing: watching television, streaming online, even scrolling on your phone or watching TV on your phone. But watching TV during business hours, the time that you have allowed and told yourself that you are practicing and disciplining yourself in doing your business and spending time with your business, the time that watching television robs you of, steals from your children, robs from your business and steals from your children. So, as always, I'm going to give 3 ways that this is a big no-no and a hindrance if you are doing these things. I'm going to share with you what I do and how it distracts me. And then I'm going to give you a scripture. Number one. Distraction from your goals. Think about this. Watching TV during working hours significantly distracts you from your business goals. Every time that you're looking down and you have to look up, or you're looking at your screen, you have to look away to actually focus on what is being said, bring to your remembrance what's going on, who the characters are, the subject that's going on. It's a distraction, and it's a break that sometimes turns into a prolonged break that provides and gives lack to your progress on your important projects, on your important goals, those tasks that you know need to get done today, right? It's an ultimate delaying in achieving your milestones and your business success for the day that you have set for yourself, right? For those goals that you said, I need to accomplish today. This is going to put me one day ahead. And when you're not watching TV and you're actually applying more energy and momentum towards your goals, you get done faster. You also get to probably tick off some more things from your plans that you had scheduled for later on in the week or the day, right? Number 2, reduced work quality. Multitasking is not real. It does not exist. You cannot apply your brain to 2 things at the same time. One is going to take more precedence over the other, right? So consuming media during business hours leads you to rushed and subpar work. That's all you're going to get out of it. The work that you were doing or providing or creating during that time is not great. It's not at your best, right? Because your mind is focusing on looking and seeing what is happening before you, and also your ears are attaining to that. They are tuned to that, right? So that is where the errors begin, because you're like, oh man, you go to save your product and you didn't see that there was a misspelled word. You go to save your product, you watch it back and you be like, tag, I missed that big time. Now you have to delete that copy, go back into the program Canva, download it again, look over it again. So it's causing errors, but it's causing you to do work multiple times, right? That means your creativity is absolutely lower, right? And the decline in the quality of your products and your services, imagine the services that you are providing to someone, may be that you are actually creating a product that they need, right? But with the time that the TV and your other senses are applying to television, which requires sight and sound, so your eyes and your ears, right? Your mind, those things are lowering the quality of the product that you are creating for your client, right? And if you happen to be that client, or your business that you are producing for that product that you are producing for your business, that quality is definitely reduced. Your mind isn't all there. You'll look at it later and be like, man, I wish I would have added this, or man, I wish I would have did that. Not in being indecisive or double-minded. You're just saying, oh, I had that thought and I forgot to put that in there. I forgot to write that in my product. Oh, I wanted this to be the tagline instead. Why? Because your distraction and your focus and your mindset was somewhere else. Number three. The work discipline that you have allowed yourself and placed yourself mentally into is now being eroded. It is declining, and you may not see it instantaneously, but it is happening. Why? Because the routine that you have planned out and set for yourself. Now, we're not talking about the children or the distractions that come up from every day that the children may have, or they might fall out, or they might cry, or they might need something at that moment. Not talking about that. We're talking about TV and its distractions, right? So when you decided that you were not going to play that TV or turn it on, right? You decided that, hey, I am going to place this time for my business. I'm going to allow this time for my business. And that was when you started to grow that discipline muscle on the inside of you, creating new habits, right? And each and every distraction is hurting your business. But every time you discipline yourself and stay focused, you are now running your business successfully, right? You are not allowing non-crucial demands to come upon you and steal your attention, which is a TV, which you can clearly cut off, and it is something you don't need. You don't need that running while you're doing business, during those allotted discipline hours that you have set aside to do your business, right? So, regularly indulging in TV shows or movies, binge watching, catching a commercial during work hours simply erode, simply destroys, right, that discipline that you are working towards growing, right? It makes it harder to maintain being productive and having an efficient work schedule. Now your schedule is all over the place, where you say, oh, it's going to take me 10 minutes to just post these online and do this, but now you have the TV planning, and it's time to post on IG during this window of time, and now for you to write the script, write the copyright, tell your story, and get out. You say, oh, I'll get this 10 minutes. I already know what I'm going to say. Now you're over time because you had to stop looking at your phone or stop looking at the computer to post. You're looking up to see what the context of that TV show is, right? So, all right. In Ephesians 4:28, it says, let him that stole steal no more, but rather let him labor, working with his hands the things which is good, that he may have to give to him that needs. And we know that your family needs, right? The TV will no longer steal from you, steal from them their money, steal from you the creativity that's on the inside of you that you have set aside in discipline and planning, right? Through discipline and planning to make that extra money. Right? It's for a reason you started that business. It's a reason for you to go online with it. It's a reason for you to have this extra income. It's a reason that your children deserve all that you can offer them. So in the amplified version of Ephesians 4:28, it reads, the thief who has become a believer. So you as the believer, yes, I'm reading Bible scriptures. Yes, it's Christianity. Yes, the principles are there, biblical principles. But as a believer, if you look at this outside of everything else that's going on, and you just say, I believe in my business, I believe in what I'm doing, I'm believing in everything that I am creating, right? But the TV is stealing that from you and your family. So that thief, that TV, you're just going to cut it off. You're not going to cut it on. Hide the remote, put it away, take the remote upstairs with you at night, leave it up there, and then when you go down in the morning, don't bring it with you, right? So the thief must no longer steal, but instead, because while that TV is no longer stealing from you, it says, but instead he must work hard with your hands, right? Making an honest living from your own home, the perks of it, right? Or anywhere in the world, right? Just digital products online. Producing your products and services, that which is good with your own hands, so that you will have something to share with those in need, your family, yourself. What is it that you need and desire? Those are good points. Are you stealing from your children? Have you made that decision? And I said I was going to share with you one thing that I do. And that is what it is. I steal from my business, my children, and myself when I cut that TV on for background noise. My daughter is asleep or off playing by herself, and she doesn't need my attention, and no noise is being generated. I will cut that TV on and I will let it play, and I will call it playing in the background because I need the noise. Well, as I am being open, honest, and transparent with you today, that is something that I too need to do. And those things of leaving the remote upstairs, hiding it or putting it away, and just not cutting the TV on, I'm working on them every single day. But as of this moment, just yesterday, last night, I did this. I had the TV on. And in those wee hours of the night when I'm working on my business and my daughter is asleep and the house is quiet and dark, I cut the TV on for background noise. So I need to stop robbing myself, my business, and my children, and I work on that every single day. So thank you for praying for me as I pray for you in this matter. All right? Thank you again for tuning in.